Good morning, Liesl, and a warm welcome to the weather desk. Let's take a look at our weather for today. We're still expecting a 30% chance of showers and thunder showers for the central parts of the country, into the Eastern Cape as well as the eastern parts of the Western Cape province for the afternoon. A 60% chance is expected over most parts of the Free State, the northwest, the northern parts of the Northern Cape, stretching to the extreme eastern parts of the Eastern Cape, as well as covering Gauteng and the Highveld of Mpumalanga for later in the afternoon. The South African Weather Service has issued a yellow level 2 warning for severe thunderstorms that are expected to result in heavy downpours that may lead to localized flooding, a possibility of damaging winds, as well as a possibility of hail and excessive lightning. This is expected over most parts of the northwest, Gauteng, into the southwestern parts of Mpumalanga, as well as covering the central and the eastern parts of the Free State, stretching into the western interior of KwaZulu-Natal, where it becomes a level 4, where there's significant impact of these conditions that are expected later in the afternoon. Now let's take a look at our detailed forecast for today. Gauteng is expected to be warm. It is a cloudy start this morning. However, Pretoria will peak at a maximum of 27 degrees. 25 will be a maximum in Johannesburg, but if you'll be in Vereeniging, you can expect a maximum of 27 degrees. Warm conditions are expected for the northeastern parts. Thohoyandou peaking at 27 degrees. 27 is a maximum in Tzaneen. Once you get to the central parts, Polokwane will be cool at a maximum of 24 degrees. Warm conditions are expected over the Lowveld of Mpumalanga. Skukuza will peak at a maximum of 28 degrees. Cool for the southwestern parts. Emelo will reach a maximum of 24 degrees. In KwaZulu-Natal, we're still expecting those severe thunderstorms over the western parts of this province. Umnambithi will peak at a maximum of 33 degrees this afternoon. 26 is a maximum in Vryheid. To the southern parts, Kokstad will be warm at a maximum of 29 degrees. In the Eastern Cape, we're expecting hot conditions, especially for the southwestern parts into the northern areas of this province. Kumba will peak at 39 degrees. 39 is a maximum in Gafrinet. Once you get to Willemore, it will still remain hot, very hot to that matter, with a maximum of 36 degrees. Fine conditions expected in the Western Cape, hot in the western parts. Glen Willem will peak at a maximum of 32 degrees. 34 is a maximum in Worcester. Cooler along most parts of the south coast, with Cape Agalas reaching a maximum of 24 degrees later in the afternoon. Warm conditions expected for the southern parts, very hot in the northern areas. Upington peaking at a maximum of 40 degrees. 33 is a maximum in Sutherland. Into the western parts of the Northern Cape, Springbok will peak at a maximum of 33 degrees. We're still expecting that 60% chance of showers and thunder showers, especially over the central parts. This will cover the Free State, where it will be hot, with Kroonstad peaking at 32 degrees. 33 is your maximum over most parts of the northern parts of the Free State, that is in Portable. Hot conditions are still expected for the western parts of the northwest. Tosca will peak at 34 and Vryburg will peak at a maximum of 33 degrees. For tomorrow, a 60% chance of showers and thunder showers will stretch into the eastern parts. This will cover the Free State, Gauteng, as well as into KwaZulu-Natal. And that's it from our weather. Do stay tuned.